Do you think they're getting turned on? Well, whose voice do you think they like better? Who's getting more turned on? Is she getting more turned on, or is he getting more turned on?
I think it depends on if they're watching it on YouTube or if they're listening to it.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Greg.
How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Nothing. Excited to light this candle.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Are you? Or is the plan? Did the plan change? Or are we sticking with the plan of what episode 15 was supposed to be?
I think we should just stick with it and go with it.
Oh man! All right.
I hope you're ready.
Welcome to BirdBrag, everybody. I'm Greg.
I'm Steve.
And so we're here to educate you a little bit, entertain you a little bit. So Steve, why don't you give people a little bit of your background?
Again?
I don't know. What do you think? We're getting new listeners every show.
That's true. They probably go back to the archives, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that they haven't missed an episode.
Yeah, but so I'm a wildlife biologist in Northern California, and this right here is my passion. Educating the people throughout the world about the amazing birds and other nature of mostly North America, but sometime we'll probably have to branch out a little bit.
All right, I'm excited. So, and I'm Steve's drinking buddy. I don't know anything about what he's going to do normally, and so I'm here to ask him some of the questions that maybe some of you guys have along the way, and really, well, it's really about annoying Steve. I find it entertaining to annoy Steve. Steve finds it mildly entertaining that I'm a moron. And so we go from there. I think that's kind of fair, right? That's pretty close.
It was kind of cracking me up because someone I know that was listening to the podcast with his wife, he said that she kept getting mad. She's like, why doesn't he just let him finish? Why doesn't he let him finish?
She's talking about me. You don't let me finish, right?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, what a date night. What a fucking hot couple that is. Let me tell you, that's some sexy. Do you think they're getting turned on? Well, whose voice do you think they like better? Who's getting more turned on? Is she getting more turned on, or is he getting more turned on?
I think it depends on if they're watching it on YouTube or if they're listening to it.
Here, let me paint the picture. In my mind, the lights are dimmed. There's a bottle of wine on the table. Mm-hmm. They have a pizza. They've ordered pizza. For some reason, they think that that's really cute, even though it's moronic. And
they're vegetarian, so it's a vegetarian pizza.
It's a veg. Oh, fucking perfect. Yeah, a veggie pizza. And they go, Alexa, play BirdBrag. Alexa, pause. That was my Alexa, everybody.
Oh, that's amazing.
Which really works. If you ask her to play it, she does. And she'll play the most recent episode. So if you guys are real lazy, you want to do it. So that's what I'm imagining these people's date night. Do I know these people?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Yeah, they probably will never listen again after this intro.
Good riddance. All right. Tell people about what we're doing today.
First, shouldn't we talk about what we're drinking, Greg? What are you drinking? God.
Oh, you beat me to the punch, and it says right here. Well, Steve, today, I don't think you're going to ever see this coming.
Okay.
I have a Boochcraft.
Boochcraft.
Do you know what a Boochcraft is?
I do not.
It's high alcohol kombucha made in San Diego.
Oh, no.
I swear. I know. Who would have thought? But I felt like and you're going to love this. Can you see what flavor it is? Orange pomegranate beet.
Oh my goodness.
It's a shout out to San Diego, and people down here. Oh my God, they love it. They just love it. It's in every store. They have it in every shape and size and a bunch of flavors. So I've never tried this one. I'm going to give it a try. What are you drinking today, Steve?
I'm drinking, kind of in honor of the show tonight, I'm drinking a Prankster with a Q.
North Coast Brewing. I love North Coast Brewing.
BirdBrag, yeah. And this one is also pretty strong. I don't know if you see that. It's 7.6.
And they're a certified B Corp. How about them apples? I like that. Yeah. Do you know what that is? My business is a certified B Corp. It stands for Benefit Corp, and it means that you're committed to making the world a better place.
Nice.
And so you have to go through a scoring sheet. It's a really neat organization. Okay.
Pop these open.
Yeah.
Cheers, Greg.
Cheers, buddy. I have a feeling.
I got to watch your face when you take this drink right here. You didn't even drink any.
No, I did. I just didn't guzzle it. It's delicious. So couldn't do more than one of these because it's on the sweeter side. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anyone drinks this over ice or not, but I could see it on some rocks being okay. 7% alcohol.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn good. So the beet thing, I'm not a big beet fan.
Yeah. It was orange pomegranate beet.
Which orange? Yeah, but I guess it probably gives it a little of that bitterness that's to it, I guess.
Your teeth are purple now too.
Well, they always are because I'm disgusting. I brush my teeth once a month. Did you know this fun fact about me? I've never had a cavity. I'm a 49-year-old man. I've never had a cavity. Can you say the same?
I've had one. And I'm not a 49-year-old man either.
I know. 86 looks good on you though, buddy.
I don't look like a day older than 85.
Yeah, no. You're looking good. All right. So yeah, good.
Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready. I don't know if the audience is ready.
Right.
Okay. Lay it on.
Tonight, since we're drinking the prankster, I came up with some questions because, especially at the beginning, I was really didn't have a lot of notes. Let's just put it like that for our episodes.
You wouldn't have known that. You wouldn't have known that you didn't have a lot of notes. Those felt good.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it took us 8 episodes to kind of hit a stride.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah. I mean, it took time.
Yeah. But so I would often have things that I wanted to say during the show that were maybe, interesting or pertinent to the species we were talking about. And I would forget to get them in. And then you always give me a chance at the end. You're really good. Anything else we need to know about this guy or whatever, and I'm like, no, I think we got it. And
when I'm not interrupting you, I'm really giving you a wide platform to discuss. Yeah,
you really do. And invariably, I would 2 minutes after logging off, I'd be like, oh, shoot, I forgot to tell this or that or whatever. So today I kind of combed through some of the older episodes, and for each episode, we have a fact or fiction that I'm going to give you that I either forgot to say during the episode or that I completely made up. And your job tonight, Greg Carson, is to basically, call me out if I'm saying something.
Okay, so I'm trying to predict. So for episode 15, I'm trying to decipher based on the knowledge of using my brain noggin, trying to decipher if it's fact or fiction. I can't wait to add the sound effects in. That's going to be awesome. I mean, what I mean to say is I have the sound effects already. They're naturally occurring during the show.
Nice.
All right. So do we have a number of the number you're going to ask me that I'm trying to get?
Yeah. So we have one from each episode, and we're going to go through.
So there's 14 questions.
14 questions.
Okay.
We're going to go through from start to finish, and then I'm going to go in order. That might help you, kind of.
Oh, so wait, you're not going to tell me each along the way. We're going to go through them all first, and then we're going to score them.
No, I figured I'd give you a chance to answer each one as we go.
Yeah, but you're not going to tell me if it's right or wrong till the end.
Well, however you want to do it.
No, I'm open. All right, I'll listen to your heart.
I'll give you instant feedback then.
Okay. 14. So let's make a wager here.
Okay. For a shot, right?
Oh, we said this was going to be the shots episode.
Well, I'm ready.
Are you really? What do you got?
I got a Campeon tequila. It's a Reposado small barrel, artisan made in Mexico.
Okay, hold on. Wait 1 second. I'm going to go grab a bottle.
You look like San Diego today.
Yeah, it's San Diego. All right. I got Jaeger.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and I have my locker room shot glass from Catalina Island from
Oh, cool.
one of my favorite bars ever.
I got a special shot glass too. It's my friends Raj and Rhonda. They used to host a horseshoe tournament every year at their house.
That's cool.
It was amazing. And
I've been wanting to steal that idea for so long since you told me about the horseshoe tournament. Like I wanted, so I have a park in my backyard, and one night I want to do a skunk works project where we dig out the holes. Like we have it prefabbed. So we dig out the holes, we put the blanks in, and then have the sand. What do you think? You in?
I'm in.
Okay. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Put our headlamps on. Be exciting, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right outside your gate?
Right outside the gate.
Perfect. They'll never know.
No, they'll never know. How to prove it. Prove it.
Yeah.
Prove it. Okay. All right. So we can't do a shot every time I get one right. Or every time we get one wrong.
Time. But maybe.
So what are we going to do? 14.
Ooh. Yeah. That's
okay. So we're have to the total. So if I get, are we doing over under, or if I get 8, if I get more than half of these correct?
Yeah.
Am I good? Am I doing good?
I think you're going to do better than that, but I mean, that's the only fair way to do it. Okay. Just because, I think me, which is probably the key to get it right.
Well, I feel like we should do a shot to start.
Okay.
That would be fun.
I've never, actually I did have one of these, but I can't remember what it tasted like. It's been so long. I don't like tequila. This is a pretty good tequila.
Yeah. Well, I hate shots and Jägermeister too, right?
Yeah, I know.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
And when I went to bed last night, I told myself, I'm not going to drink today.
Did you forget?
Yeah. I just knew I knew I was lying to myself.
Oh. Yeah,
okay. So let's hit it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So episode 1, do you remember what we talked about episode 1? Which bird?
First bird we talked about. Give me a hint.
You kept thinking that I was saying something else when I said the name.
Oh, Ron Swanson, the Ron Swanson sock.
Which most people know as the Swanson sock.
What do they know it as?
The Swainson's hawk.
Oh, the Swainson, yes.
Remember William Swainson, the British naturalist?
Yeah. The Ron Swanson sock.
So here you go. Okay. I kind of forgot to do these at the beginning, so that's kind of a clue. You'll probably get this one right off, but here's the forgotten fact. Or not. The Swainson's hawk is colloquially known as the grasshopper or locust hawk.
And that's true or false is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to decide if it's either one. You're saying it can be called either one, it goes by both.
Right.
Well, they're both so disparate. It makes me think that it's true because I'm going to go true. I'm going to go, that's a fact.
All right. There's one on the board for our host.
Ding, 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 ding. I can't wait.
Oh, that's a nice sound effect.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, episode 2, we were already sick of birds. So we went to fish. And we covered the Sacramento pike minnow. So what I forgot to tell our audience is that Sacramento pike minnow have bones that connect their swim bladder to their ear, which greatly improves their sense of hearing. So, a fish's swim bladder is kind of that air-filled organ in their body that keeps them buoyant in the water so they don't have to expend energy swimming all the time. And so they have bones that connect from their swim bladder to their inner ear, which helps them hear better.
I'm going to go false.
That's one for me.
Oh. All right.
So minnows actually, they vocalize a little bit underwater and they can hear each other. And so it's kind of.
So they listen underwater. It's not just vibrate. I mean, advice sound is dumb. That's the dumbest thing.
There you go.
The dumbest things I've ever said. So they actually, it's more than just feeling this. They actually translate that into a sense of hearing, like humans translate. Their ear translates these vibrations into hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. You're making a noise. You're making a head nod, like kind of, sort of.
Well, I guess for me, it's hard to kind of put a human characteristic on a fish that we can't really get inside their brain, but it is in their ear.
You obviously have never had a Billy Bass on your wall then.
Oh, no, I haven't personally, but I've seen a couple of them. Yeah. So obviously they can hear.
All right.
1-1.
1-1. Damn it. I mean, no way did I think I was going to go, bat 1,000, but off the gate.
You weren't going to bat 1,000, but I'm pretty sure you're going to win.
All right.
So,
All right.
Episode 3, the Black Phoebe. This is my biggest regret from the first from BirdBrag so far, from the first 15 episodes. And this is what got me to start taking notes. Okay.
Okay.
So you asked me, as you always do, and I should have known, where do we find this guy? And so I said, they're pretty much, they're pretty widespread and this and that. And
so you're making it up. You stumbled and bumbled through it.
I'm digging through my books and stuff. And then I finally settled on, okay, they're pretty much, what I said was that they're in the American Southwest and down into Mexico. But what their range really is, it's the American Southwest through Mexico, all the way down into South America and all the way down into Argentina. And I only said that because the range map I had.
Wasn't the Black Phoebe the one that ended up in Norway at one point?
No, that was Ron Swanson's sock.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah. And so I basically cut off everything below Mexico for my range map. And so it made me feel really stupid because, as you know, we have listeners from all over the world.
Yeah. Literally. Okay. So is that what I'm trying to dissect? If you're being truthful about that?
Yeah. This is probably the worst one out of the whole thing. But
since you said it was one of your regrets that you didn't say this fact and then you said it as a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with it's true.
Okay. That was a gimme.
That's a layup. That was a layup.
It was.
I feel guilty. I feel guilty about putting that on. Like, that's a questionable one. I'm giving it to myself.
No, you should take it. And the reason I put it in there is, to me, it's like the correction section of your newspaper, where they're like,
where the editor really has to come clean.
I felt I had to do it. I owed it to our audience.
All right. 2-1.
Number 4, collared lizard, Great Basin collared lizard episode.
I like this guy.
Amazing lizard. When threatened, collared lizards will crawl into a crevice and inflate their lungs with air, making them difficult to dislodge by predators.
Okay.
So I'm basically saying they want these cracks and inflate themselves so that they're stuck in that crack so they can't get poked out.
Yeah. That seems like the weirdest self-defense mechanism ever, because it just puts you in kind of a different sort of peril. So I'm going to say false.
It is false, but it is a characteristic that another lizard has that we'll talk about sometime.
Oh, that's tricky. So that was tricky. I see that. Like, so I wasn't even, my logic, I was correct, but my logic was faulty.
Yeah. But
that's another one I'm taking still.
It's all about the scoreboard, Greg. Okay. Episode 5, the black-chin hummingbird, which, by the way, the hummingbird family that was featured in my episode, the babies took off over the weekend. And so they're flying about. I'm pretty sure I see them at my feeders, but I can't tell for sure it's them. So for anyone that's wondering. So here's the forgotten fact from the black-chin hummingbird episode. Okay. When a black-chin hummingbird is feeding, they stick their tongue out of their bill into the nectar source really fast and suck up the liquid. Mm-hmm. Black-chin hummingbirds lick an average of 15 licks per second while feeding on flowers.
Man. See, this is one of the ones where it sounds like a lot, and what it'll be you're not going to fuck me and say they do 16 licks a second, right? You're not going to be like one off. All right. So I wouldn't think you would do that. But here's what I think you would do. You would pick a number that sounds like a lot, but it's even more. Like you're like, it's 15 licks a second, but nope, these guys are so fast that it's really 30. And that would be fair, like double the amount. So yeah. I know they're fast at AF. But I'm going to say false.
That one's true. In fact, the range is 13 to 17. So I just picked it right down the middle just for simplicity.
Why wouldn't you just say 13 to 17 then?
Well, I just figured 15 was just easier. You made fun of me. Let's be honest. You made fun of me before for saying like 6.5.
No. I like it when you get specific. I love it. I like it. I like it when you get specific. I love it when you say they're approximately 65
Okay.
centimeters.
All right, that's true.
That's what I love. That's a great one.
Approximately with the okay.
With a specific amount. That's that doesn't jive. All right, but I like that one. All right, stupid hummingbirds, love them.
So what are we at? 3-2?
Yeah, 3-2.
Okay. Belted Kingfisher, episode 6. This was the Tom Petty episode. I think one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So they range on the coast, as we talked about. Mm-hmm. So they do feed in the ocean. Here's the fact that I didn't mention. Belted kingfishers have been found with their bill held fast in the clutches of the shell of an oyster. So they've been found with an oyster clutched over their bill, like they got caught by the oyster.
I mean, that one seems so random. It seems, and it says, and you're not. I'm going to go with true.
You're right. What was your reasoning? It seemed like you had some reasoning and then just all of a sudden went for it.
One, it's such a wackadoodle fact that it seems like a quirky fact that would be good for the show. But you said, like, how'd you phrase it? It has been known to be. No, what was your phrase? Read it again.
Well, I didn't say it as I read it, but I think I said it has been found with its bill in the clutches.
It has, you really like soft. It had like not many. So explain what happened.
So I'm pretty sure what happens is because they do eat oysters, but I think it's like they're.
And oysters are badass, and they want to attack who's trying to eat them.
Yeah, I think.
Or the bird's so dumb that they don't know how to get an oyster off.
It's maybe a combo. I think it's a combo. It's kind of like this show, a combo of dumbness.
Did you know that oysters lick nectar at 15 licks a second too? That's like a little known fact about oysters.
Wow.
You want to guess if that's true or false?
I'm going to go true.
I'm going to go. I don't know. I'm guessing, but maybe. Oh, okay. All right. It's so 4-2.
That's pretty commanding right now. I mean, you only need 3 more to tie.
And then we can start making side hustle bets.
Oh, jeez. That's going to be trouble.
First one to 8. Yeah. First one to 8. The other person has to do a shot.
All right. Episode 7, Bush Tits and Its. Great
episode. With we had a special guest that episode.
Was that Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did get some feedback that someone wanted more Dave. So we'll have to have him back.
That's good to know. He'd be thrilled. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, you pass it along, yeah.
He's such a pleasant guy to be around.
Well, when he's, working from home.
It's true.
Okay, so bush tits. Remember, those are little tiny birds, diminutive.
Yeah, diminutive little guys. Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. So you can tell the males and females apart because the males have dark eyes and the females have light cream-colored eyes.
I'm going to go false. I'm going to go false on that one. It just immediately doesn't strike me as true.
It sounds like bullshit. I'm going to give you that.
It's
but
true.
It's absolutely true. Coming back.
I mean, that one could have swung it into a real commanding lead, and now you're back.
Yeah, right back.
You know what? And people who don't have live sports right now, I hope they're listening like it's a baseball game, like it's the crack of a bat.
The drama here is palpable.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Episode 8, European Starling, Murmurations, and Peter Bird.
Oh, man. Beard. Yeah, so good.
One of our most listened to episodes, I think. It went up quickly.
Oh, man. That's a good one. I had a lot of passion for that one.
It was our first episode that was really more than 40 minutes, too.
Oh, yeah. We didn't know when to stop.
Yeah. So that was probably bad, I guess.
No, but it's more listens. I don't know. People like it.
Yeah, maybe they like it. All right. So the European Starling is on the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. They have a list of the 100 of the world's worst invasive alien species, and it cracked their top 100 list. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature.
In doing research, I told you I nearly named my agency Starling. Mm-hmm. And I love murmurations, the idea of them, and that I want to remember that they were a pest. I mean, you said you saw a flock of 100,000 or 1,000,000 in that episode. I can't even think of the number.
To 1,000,000.
Close to 1,000,000. How could that not be a pest at some point? Like they're pesting something, like whether it's jet, I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to go true with that.
True. It is true. You're correct.
Yeah, it kind of pains me to say that, but but I could see, even if I don't know, I could see where that many of any one thing could be problematic.
Yeah, I think the number we threw out during that episode was that they cause about $1 billion worth of agricultural damage in the United States.
No, I remember that. Yeah, I remember you saying that. All right. 5-3.
All right. Episode 9, the American white pelican. I remember from the episode before when we talked about the European starling. I don't know if you remember, their bill changed color during the breeding season.
Yeah.
And you were like amazed by that, right?
Amazed.
I
didn't understand how that. I didn't know that could happen.
So it made it even more difficult for me when I realized that I'd forgotten to tell you this fact about the American white pelican.
Okay.
During the breeding season, they grow a flattened horn on their bill. It's shaped kind of like a fin, which disappears after their eggs are laid, approximately. So they grow a horn on their bill during the breeding season.
Are they known as, so it's on the bill, it's not on their, I wish it was on their head. I wish they were like flying unicorns at that point. Yeah, but I'm going to go true. I'm going to say that's a true.
You nailed it. I didn't think you'd get that one.
Oh, really?
I thought you'd think it was too preposterous.
You kind of like, I think you're giving me lots of hints though. When you say, I really wish I would have said this or remembered these things,
I figured
I really take you at your word. I do play a lot of poker. And so I do overthink that stuff like that. Like,
of course, you know, I never bluff too.
Yeah, he knows, I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know. It just is a bad recipe. It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So is that 6 now?
Yeah.
Are you at 6?
6-3. You're in the danger zone. Danger. Stranger danger.
Well, let me just say from the field episode, which is our next one, episode number 10, it's open to interpretation. So I don't see it going well for you either way. True or false? Field ornithologists love to talk about their latest birding exploits when they are invited to parties.
Well, that's true. I know this to be true. Say it again. Lay it on me.
No. You heard the question right.
Yeah, I mean, it is open to interpretation, but
the correct answer.
You get one drink if it's a secret society answer to this thing, I'm gonna go crazy. What do you mean?
This is what I had established before I asked the question and you answered. So I just want to put that out there. Yeah. And I'm willing to accept a written protest after the show. But the answer is false. Because field ornithologists are not invited to parties.
Oh. You got me. Good one. That's a good one. I like that one.
I'm glad I'm not going to have to do all the paperwork involved with the protest.
Yeah, that's a good. No, I'm going to accept defeat on that one because it's a good one.
And you have a commanding lead already.
I'm so competitive. I wouldn't just concede one. So I think that's fair though. But you twist. That was a good twist. You had a little joke. You had like a whole setup. It was like the long setup to the joke. It was like Don Rickles taking all that time to get to one little nugget of a joke.
I'm just like Don Rickles.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 11. But in fairness, it makes up for the gimme I gave you with the Black Phoebe question. So but I get it. All right, episode 11, Cactus Wren. For some reason, people have not been listening to this episode, and it kind of annoys me.
Why do we think that counts?
I don't know.
That was a good one,
right?
What was the stuff in that one? Cactus Wren. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Maybe that was the problem. Not the bird, but the ant stuff.
Well, I don't want to point fingers, but. Maybe whenever you point one finger at someone else, there's 4 pointing back at you. That was the Wile E. Coyote episode. That was the Wile E. Coyote episode.
Wile E. Coyote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you didn't actually talk about Wile E. Coyote.
No, it was online poker. It was my online poker shenanigans. Yeah.
Okay, so the cactus wren. The tongue of the cactus wren resembles a mesquite flower and is used to lure insect prey into striking distance.
True. No?
False.
Man, you read that with such conviction too. And I like the idea and the visual of it so much that false. Really?
Well, obviously, there's other examples of that in nature,
Man,
right?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Good ones.
6'5"? 6'5"?
We're at 6'5".
Ooh. So, oh man. Okay, so we're now down to episode 12, the green darner.
Yeah, brain bugs. Baba Booey.
Right.
Yeah.
Dragonflies can see in every direction simultaneously, except for one blind spot, which is directly behind them. True. That is true.
Yeah.
No hesitation. No hesitation.
No, I feel like I knew that somehow, some way, but it's also, and I feel like I've seen it in like every movie as well. But yeah, no hesitation. I really felt confident on that.
All right. All you got to do is go 50-50 here. Okay. Episode 13. So you only need one out of the final two. You got to go 50-50 chance.
Hold on. All right. Where do we stand?
So you are up. Let's see. We're on episode 13. And you are ahead.
I need one. Yeah. 7-5. So I have to, I only have to go 50-50. You're right.
Yeah. You just have to get one out of the next two. Your worst you can do is a tie right now, which in my opinion.
Do we have a tiebreaker?
I don't have a tiebreaker, but maybe we just both do shots, which is probably the best.
Tie winner. We both win. Win-win. Okay.
My junior high PE teacher used to say tying is like kissing your sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But in this case, it's not because we're both getting a shot.
Yeah. I gotta think about that one. Because it's disturbing no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, you don't have a sister though.
He was pretty old school.
Yeah.
All right. Episode 13, I think my favorite episode to date, about the water ouzel or American pipit.
How's that doing? How are people listening to that one?
Oh yeah. Yeah. All the new ones are climbing quick.
Great. Yeah, that was a good one.
When the adults are foraging to feed their young, they dip the prey items in water, washing them before feeding them to the young.
Man, I want to believe that that's true. I think I'm trying to think of, so water ouzels, they're always near water. We talked about their nest being behind waterfalls. We talked about Last of the Mohicans. I'm going to go true. I'm going to go, that's true. They take care of them. Oh, false.
You nailed it.
Boom. Yeah, I like those guys. The guys seem smart. And they were
So they don't know for sure why they wash them. They think maybe that a little bit of extra water maybe helps wash the prey down, or maybe they're getting sand off it. They don't really know why, but they do.
It's awesome.
They often dip it in the water.
All right, last one just for good measure.
Yeah, just for fun. So I remember how excited you were when we went over the mating dance of the lark sparrow in episode 14.
Yeah, loved it.
So the forgotten fact from episode 14 is the mating dance of the male lark sparrow can last up to 5 minutes.
Oh, see, I'm going to go true with that guy.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I mean, I could if you would have said an hour, I might have but even, I think I would have gone for 30 minutes. I think I would have, I think I would have assumed that this guy's putting on a show for a while.
But you know how long 5 minutes is, right? And it can't be energetically beneficial to an animal to be doing that kind of stuff.
But it depends how stubborn the stupid girls are. Yeah. How much they really need that dance.
Yeah.
You know,
I guess.
I don't know.
Like I said at the beginning, I thought you would win. Would you end up with 9 or 10?
9. 9.5.
9.5.
We saw how quick that could have changed, though. There was a couple I was on the fence. Fence about.
Yeah.
and you threw in, which was pretty good. You threw in 3 false ones in a row. That was pretty.
Did I? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So that really was interesting.
Messing with your mind a little bit.
Like I was like, it can't be another false one, but I did. I got that one right. That was question 12, but it was good. All right. Well, do your shot.
All right.
Pay the piper, as they say.
Campeón. That means champion, right? Campeón.
You got me on that one.
I think it means champion. So it's kind of ironic that I'm drinking this when I just.
Well, we discussed that. Even though you lose, you win.
That's true.
Cheers, buddy.
And Roger Rondo shot glass.
Cheers. And now you're going to do one more shot with me right away?
Sure.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason you're here. So
yeah. Cheers. Hey, well done. Really well done.
You too. I mean, you
well, thank you. I appreciate that. But I meant like way to put it all together. All right. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. I got a kink in my neck, and that kind of gets me.
Well, I'm washing down Jaeger with Boochcraft. This is not the most ideal scenario of all scenarios. Usually I have a beer.
I finished the prankster already too. That's bad news.
Yeah.
So did I hear bass line?
Wait, hear this. I mean, okay. Wait, let's play. We as we know, we got to play this one now too. I mean, nice. It's pretty sweet. So it's time to reveal the results of the base-off.
Okay.
And so if you didn't get to listen to the last episode, which was a really good one, I would hope you guys would go back and listen to it. If you haven't, we've had 2 friends submit 2 different bass lines for our transition to our segment called And Stuff, where we talk about kind of world events and what's going on or something that really piques our interest. It's obviously we're nature and stuff at BirdBrag. So we had one from Mr. Martin, one from Mr. McMillan. We had some controversy and some feedback that went back and forth. I definitely have an opinion of which one I want to win now.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Because of the controversy or because of the musical?
Because of criticism of how I treated certain bass lines.
Wow.
Real critical. So, all right. So lay it on us. We asked people to get on Insta and give us some feedback. What was it close?
It was about
was it within a few percentage? Oh, 3-1. It was a landslide. It was a 3-1 landslide.
Landslide 4.
Which one? Okay, I'm going to play it. Ready? I'm going to play which one won. Here we go.
The McMillan.
I mean,
which upsets you, I can tell immediately.
Well, listen, I thought I was doing a nice thing. I thought I was being a nice guy. And I do think it's really good, but when someone sends me 8 minutes, when they send me in their version of Indigata Davida on bass, I have to do a little editing or else the whole show is that.
People don't realize how demanding the editing job on this show is.
You know what? For a I thought a musician would actually appreciate the work when it's done. Right. And I went in and sweetened that thing. I thought it sounded pretty good.
Oh, I could tell you sweetened it. Yeah.
So McMillan, I wonder if we got to ask him if he named this track. Like,
he did name it.
He did.
He said to know Steve is to be mad at Steve.
That's the name of the track.
That's the name of the track.
Again, the dude needs some editing, some self-editing, some opportunities here.
And probably some psychological help too.
Well, congratulations to him. Yeah. I think that's great. So, and until someone sends us another one to have a bass off, that's our track.
Okay.
But if another listener wants to submit a track and we think it's worthy of a bass off, this could happen.
Does it have to be a bass off, or could it just be a and stuff off?
I don't know. Like let's assume right now it's a bass off until someone sends us something else. But congrats, McMillan. Really did it.
Yeah.
All right. So one more time, we're going to play the winner. This will be we're putting our listeners through it one more time. Here we go.
Oh man, who doesn't love a bass solo?
Who doesn't love that? All right. So, and stuff. What I was going to talk about today, or ask you about today, I got goaded into another fucking Facebook fight. Another. What I swear I'm never going to do.
Yeah.
It happened again, and I just can't stop. I can't stop myself.
You can't do it. You just got to back away.
I know. God, that platform is just infuriating. It's like, it's unbelievable.
You just got to back away.
And yeah, I did. I just stepped away. But why of that? Because people feel emboldened. They're anonymous, or they're not in front of you.
Yeah.
And they just been like, and they decide like just to go out, and they go at it in just an insulting way. So two sides. One, I got goaded into a Facebook fight. The second side, my high school, which went to an all-guy high school in the Bay Area, Catholic high school. You could figure it out. Not that difficult. They have a Facebook chat room, and oh God, a dude posted one of the most insulting things, and I had to drop the mic and call them all idiots and then leave the room. I had to just do it, because it's like a step back. We're at 2020, people. We just went through a pandemic, and one of the most amazing things ever with the protest and people having their voices heard and real change about to happen. And you're posting this crap. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, I
don't want to get into what it is. I'm not going to get into what it is. I just had to bring it up again. It's like, God, that it just suckers me in every once in a while. I'll go weeks without looking at Facebook.
Yeah.
I love the memories thing. Like, yes. I love seeing like, oh man, 8 years ago, oh man, Lucky looked like that, whatever that was. But, oh God. So I don't know. You have anything to add to that? Does that drive you crazy?
Everybody says all they want from Facebook is they want to see pictures of family and friends doing fun stuff and doing this and that. Yeah. And nobody likes the politics or controversy, but that's what like 90% of it is. And so it's like you gotta weed through it. And like for myself, if I respond, then it just ruins me. So I just don't even get into that. But then you have the feelings like, well, can I let that go unchecked and uncalled? But
right. No. And I can't. I had to, and I try to kill him with kindness. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and because it really was my point of view is the correct, let's be clear. My point of view is the correct point of view of all the point of views.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm respecting everyone's rights. I believe everyone is equal on this planet and deserves an opportunity. So go fuck yourself if you don't think that. So totally. that's where it just put it over. But I'm like, wow, do you not agree with this point of view? Like, oh, really? And I was trying to it was dumb. All right.
Hey, we got a Supreme Court decision today.
Oh, maybe that was what it was about, Steve. I don't know. Maybe that's what my fight. Maybe that's what my fight was about. I don't know.
We won't get into it.
Maybe like humanity won today, or American citizens won today.
So now maybe never mind. We're not going there. I'm staying back. I'm backing up.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you and I are so ideologically aligned into what we believe that, man. All right. So what did we learn today, Steve?
We learned, Greg, that you are the forgotten facts master.
I don't know if I'd say master means I would get 13 or 14 correct. Let's be clear. And I lucked into a couple. It was a good contest, and we had some suspense, which was good. Sure. Not one of us, I didn't stumble or I didn't jump right out of the gate. But we learned that that the facts episodes are fun. I want to do another one.
Okay. I'll try to leave stuff out.
Episode 30. Episode 30. Okay. Well, you're going to forget stuff, or people are going to correct you. People are going to.
I don't know. I got a pretty good brain on this.
You do got a noodle. You got a noodle.
Yeah.
All right. We learned that some lizards inflate themselves as to make themselves not.
Future episode.
Yeah. And that we also learned that that's a future episode. We learned hummingbirds are still cool. Hummingbirds are still cool.
That's a lot of licks per second. The licks per second. That's a lot of licks per second.
Yeah. It's amazing. They're amazing. Love hummingbirds. We learned that starlings are pests to some, but we still love them.
Especially when you get to see them in their native lands in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's beautiful. What else we learned today? Anything you want to point out?
Well, we learned that Greg has a Facebook problem sometimes.
You know what? I think we all have a Facebook problem sometimes. Like, let's be clear. We all have a Facebook problem.
Yeah. It takes a lot of discipline to get out of it.
All right, man. Well, I think we did it. I think we did the Lost Facts episode. I think you did a great job. Super fun.
A lot of fun.
We learned that we don't need to talk about clutch size to have a good episode.
No, we don't.
We didn't.
But we like to talk about clutch size.
All right. So reminder, if you guys have any thoughts, suggestions, or baselines, you need to send us birdbrag@gmail.com. And then the Insta is always a good way to get a hold of us.
Twitter. Big Roy likes to talk on Twitter.
Yeah. Sure does. You got an audience there today?
Showed up late.
Yeah, no, I could tell. I get the sense. I can just sense when the audience.
Did I change?
No. It's a look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell.
Okay.
But I could also tell she's trying to distract you or say something to you at the same time. And that we brought up Big Roy, and immediately I heard a chuckle. So something. All right, man. Well, I liked it. We got episode 15 in the books. I hope everyone really enjoyed it. And then we'll talk soon, man.
Great talk, Greg.
See you, buddy.
Bye.